What's up, Matt? How's it going? Lucky? Alexandra, what's up? I saw your comment. How you doing? Good afternoon. Bob, what's up, man? How the hell are you? What up, Patel? Dylan, long time no see, man. How you been? What's up, Tommy? Good to see you guys. Hey, what's up? What's up? Long time no talk indeed, my dude. What's up, Darian? Waiting for summer? Dude, this is good right here. Let's just stop right here. We don't need... Let's just hold on to spring, buddy. Let's just hold on to spring. This is great right here. 80... What's it, 89 right now? Hold here. What's up, Fabian? How was work? It's good. Easy. Tuesdays are great, man. All right, so Darian, did you just get a notification, I assume? Did you do anything different? Did you change anything? What did you do today? What were you doing today that you didn't do the other day when I went live? You know what I'm saying? No, but I mean, like, what device were you on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you? Because you got the notification today, and you didn't get the notification on Sunday. So it's like, were you on your phone? Were you on your iPad? Were you on your PC? Like, you know what I'm saying? How's the weather today? Fantastic. It's a little warm, but I'm not complaining. Not complaining one bit. On my PC, and did I get it on my iPad? So how did you get the notification on your PC? You know what I'm saying? Was it on your phone, you saw the notification? Does Bryce have a girlfriend? No, he was talking to a girl, but didn't go anywhere. I guess she wasn't interested. You know, they hung out for a little bit. They went and got like food and coffees and whatnot. What's up, Courtney? How you doing? Been a fan since 21. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Just got on your iPad. Okay. Wait, I was on my PC and did not get it on my iPad. Just got it on my iPad. That's contradictory. I hate Michigan because it's 33 out and chance of snow on my... Oh, bummer. When's graduation day for Sierra and Bryce? Sierra's is on Bryce's birthday, the actual day, and Bryce is on Monday. Sucks. I appreciate that, Hank. What's up? I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. What's up, Cade? Decided to bring the live stream on your TV. Nice, dude. What's up, Chuck? Jordan, hello. You were just in Tucson. I saw that, Fabian. How was it, man? How'd you go? Kate, Caleb, how you guys doing? What's up? Nice, Dean. Awesome. Oh, gotcha, Darian. Yeah, I'm wondering, though, if it's like Twitch, where if you're on YouTube, when the notification goes out, you don't get a notification on your mobile. Like Twitch is like that. If you're on Twitch.tv on your on your computer, and you go live, you won't get a notification on your phone. What kind of music do I like? All kinds of music. I listen to a lot of alternative and reggae. I listen to a lot of EDM, electronic. You know, I don't really listen to like genres as much as I listen to artists. And so I go down the rabbit hole. Like the Dirty Heads are like my favorite band. And so like I'll listen to their music, but then it kind of bleeds over and like, Apple Music suggests a lot of other bands that I just never knew existed. And so like Iration, Revolution, Slightly Stupid, Catastro. Oh my God, Catastro has become one of my favorite bands. I love them so much. Stick Figure, fantastic. Just found that someone tried to hack your PS4 account. That sucks. I'm more of a sativa guy, usually. I honestly haven't dabbled with too many strains to be honest with you. I don't smoke enough to like be constantly trying new things. Like I buy something and it lasts me forever, so I sometimes forget what I even have. Yes, Hank, we're in Arizona, correct. In the new warehouse, is it easier for trucks to back up compared to the old warehouse? Yes. Yeah, we yes and no. Like we're facing a main street, so it's a lot more busy on our street versus the old warehouse. There's no traffic at all. But getting in and out is a lot easier, yeah, for sure. You're surprised I don't have a bunch of tattoos? Why are you surprised about that? I'm open to the idea. I've got one tattoo. We went with Sierra, and if Bryce figured out he wanted a tattoo tomorrow, I'd go get one with him too. But I'm actually thinking about doing a podcast episode about this. Like, the topic is doing things I don't like doing, and not caring enough to do certain things. I haven't quite figured out the title on that yet, but basically, I do a lot of things that I don't want to do for the sake of other people. And there's things that I say that I want to do that I don't really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like tattoos, for example. Like, I'm open to the idea of tattoos. I've got a couple of ideas for tattoos, but I don't care enough to go get it done. Like, there's literally nothing that's holding me back from getting it done. I just don't have and that's kind of how I am with a lot of things, like the dirt bike riding, and like even the podcast, itself. Like I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh man, I haven't been forever since I've done a podcast. I should do one. And then I was like, but if I really wanted to do a podcast episode, I would. Like, the microphone's right there. It just takes 2 seconds to fire everything up. But like, I just don't really actually want to do it. I know I should do it. I know that people want me to do it, but it's like, I don't actually want to do it. And that's what kind of sparked. I was taking a shit, actually. I was on the toilet thinking about this. And I was just like, that's a great podcast episode to talk about doing things that I don't want to do. And saying that I want to do something when I actually don't want to do it. So I just kind of went down the rabbit hole there. I was thinking about some stuff. About to go get some weed and gonna chill and play some games tonight. What game are you playing tonight, free creators? Do I like Led Zeppelin? If you played their songs for me, I'd be like, oh yeah, I know that song. But like, I couldn't tell you that I love them because I can't think of what songs they play off the top of my head. The idea is there, but the motivation's not. Yeah, I guess I don't care enough to go get one done. Like I like, you know. That's why like 99% of the time I just need like a nudge, right? Like I need someone, not even a nudge, I need someone to pull, right? Like people ask me all the time, like, when are you gonna go to a D-backs game? Or when are you gonna go to a Suns game? And I'm like, when I get invited to go, when someone hands me tickets, when someone if Bryce says, hey dad, let's go to a game, okay. Like I'm open to going, but I don't want to go enough to just go buy a ticket and go. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things I am, like concerts. Like I missed the reggae concert this weekend, a reggae music festival, and I was actually really bummed. But Tiffany has no desire to go. I had other things going on over the weekend. My fucking work schedule sucks dick, and so I don't get a chance I can't do anything late at night, and especially have to drive. So it just, I would have definitely gone, but best place to work on ideas on the toilet, 100%. What's up, Bill? You have a lot of things I would love to want to do. I can totally do them. But at the same time, I don't want to do the work to do it. Ha, yeah, I feel that, dude, big time. Does Sierra want more tattoos? Yeah, she actually had an appointment to get one on her back done, and the artist stood her up. She asked Sierra for an advance on the tattoo. She wanted her to pay her like a week in advance or something, or 2 weeks in advance. I forget what it was. Something crazy. And Sierra's like, I don't know you. I'm sorry. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Like, I already gave you my deposit. Like, I'm sorry you're having a hard time with money, but like, not my problem kind of thing. And so then Sierra shows up. She texts her in the morning saying, hey, I'm looking forward to our appointment today. And she never responded. So then Sierra shows up at the tattoo parlor. And everyone's like, hey, how you doing? She's like, hi, I have an appointment with so-and-so. And she's like, oh, okay, well, she's not here right now. I'm not here yet, but I'm sure she's on her way. And they waited 20 minutes. And she called her, texted her, she never responded. Totally stood her up. And so it's like, and then like a week later, like 3 days later, 4 days later, she texts her back saying, I'm sorry, I was really sick and blah, blah, blah. And Sierra just like you couldn't be like, I'm sorry, I'm sick. We'll have to reschedule. Just that alone would have been fine. But she just totally like, and so afterwards, I was like, yeah, Sierra, she was pissed at you because you didn't give her the money ahead. And so she was kind of like, we'll just, stick it to you and reschedule. And you're like, you just lost a customer, dummy. What's up, Caleb? What are you having for dinner? We're having ground beef tacos, or ground turkey tacos. Ground turkey tacos. Yeah, sounds like a broke-ass tattoo artist, yeah. Well, it was someone that a coworker recommended. Like, she's used her for artwork. So she threw out, she's like, oh yeah, I use this girl, you should use her. And that was it. Like, she never met her before, never, just Instagram. It's all through Instagram. Hey, what's up, Lee Rag? Good to see you. Marie, how are you? Good evening. What's up, Alfonso? Taco Tuesday, that's right. Exactly, Chasing. Exactly. You should go to Supercross. It already passed. It happened in February or January. Our Supercross is early in the season. It's usually like they do the Anaheim ones and maybe San Diego if there is a San Diego one, and then it's usually here. So it was in February. Same thing with Monster Jam. It's always early February. Doing good, Marie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yesterday made you lasagna in a loaf pan because I didn't want a whole lot. Smart. Smart, man. So how was everybody's weekend? Everybody have a good weekend? Mine went really fast. Saturday we streamed on Twitch for a few hours. Played some New World. And then we made like barbacoa chipotle bowls. And hung out in the spa, played a new board game for the first time, which was fun. And if you've been watching the vlogs, we've been watching old vlogs. We've been going back and watching like this day in history, right? Like, what's today, the 8th? So tonight, like during dinner or after dinner, I'll watch like April 8th, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. 2016 is the year that I stopped putting the date in the title. So after that, it's hard to find the videos. I did watch a couple from 2016 through the playlist, but normally I just do a search for 4 dot and then the date and pull those up. It's been fun watching the old videos. It's been fun. That's crazy, Marie. 3 years old already? Holy shit. I guess that makes sense. I'm coming up on 3 years working for my dad now, so. Yo, Rich San Diego, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? It's good to see you. How's your day? Weekends are so damn busy. Yeah, Derry, I mean, what's funny is Tiff and I were just talking about that, how like when the kids were playing sports, it was like go, 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 go. We watch these videos and it's like we did so much. We'd get up in the morning and it was like go, 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 basketball, volleyball, then back home, feed the dog, let the dog out to go bathroom. Then we're going to a pool party, a birthday party, like go, 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 go. And now we're like, we're in our 40s and we're just kind of like chilling, like, I tell Tiffany sometimes too, I'm like, you know what? We get 2 days. And Sunday's cut short because I have to work Sunday night, right? Saturday morning, I have to be available because I have the work phone and a lot of customers will text that number because that's the number they have. And so I have to be available on Saturday, but I can still do stuff. Sunday night, I have to put orders in at some point. And so I tell her, I'm like, one day, let's go out, let's do stuff. Like, that's our day to go out and do stuff, right? I said, the other day, I'm cool with just fucking staying home and not leaving the neighborhood. I'm cool with going to the farmer's market. I'm cool with going to like a local bar, restaurant, coffee shop, whatever. But I don't want to leave town, right, so to speak. So weekend was pretty good. Just got to see an Easter play. Nice, dude. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lee. Hopefully you get better soon. Hey, Rain Maves, what's up, buddy? Mickey, what's up? We're getting there, Mickey. We're getting there. We're tiptoeing in the 90s right now. It's supposed to be 96, I think, by midweek. Well, I guess it's Tuesday now, so I think like Thursday it's supposed to be like 96. What up, Matthew? How's it going, dude? Thursday and Friday, 102. There you go. Yeah, we were pretty damn close to the hundreds earlier. And then we got that cold front and dropped it back down to the 60s. And Bryce is off to work. Have a good day. Good night. Have a nice day at work. You closing?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
We're on 8:30. Last time it was later than usual because I'm the busser. I have to take them home because it's like 15.
Yeah.
So
Did you take a nap?
I did.
You did. I can totally tell you.
I was watching Breaking Bad and then
Fell asleep. Yeah.
Still waiting for rollers.
Yeah. All right. See you, man. Right now it's 40, which feels nice, but it's pretty cold in my area of Pennsylvania. We're sitting solidly in the 80s. Yeah, we have, Vegas and us have a very similar weather. It's that arid desert, big sweeping temp changes. Thursday 99, Friday 102, Saturday 100, then down to 90 next Tuesday. Yeah. Unless there's another crazy cold front. You know what I was thinking about today was I wish we had more rain. We hardly had any rain this winter. It's crazy. You'll have to see what the weather's gonna be like tomorrow. What's up, combos? Going on the 20s tonight? Ooh, that's cold. You applied for Twitch partner and got denied? Oh, bummer, dude. Well, don't give up, man. There's a lot of people that it took them like 2, 3, 4 times to get it. So don't give up. Just keep grinding, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. You got this. Going out in May to see a D-backs game? Nice, dude. Who are they playing? Who you actually coming out to see? What's up, Brock Otter? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, Alexandra. I mean, I have it on my iPhone. I use it all the time. Like when I'm at work, that's primarily how I engage in my Discord server. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just download the app and then you just connect to servers. So you can connect to our server and hang out with us and utilize that for sure, and other servers as well. Yo, Junad Khan, thank you for the $2 or two pounds. Is that £2 or €2? I'm not sure. He says love from UK. Thanks for the two spot. Dodgers versus D-backs. Nice. Nice. Yeah, the Dodgers spring training is actually the closest stadium to me. It's in Goodyear. It's a nice facility. It's who is it? It's the White Sox. The White Sox and the Dodgers. Yeah, it's a nice facility. I was kind of bummed that Tiffany didn't want to go to a game. Like I asked her, I was like, "Hey, you want to go to spring training?" She's like, "No." I was like, "Okay." But then again, I'll be honest with you. Like the nostalgia of going to a spring training game and sitting on the grass is kind of lost on me now because I'm like now I'm like an older guy. I'm like I want to go sit in seats. I was gonna sit. Let's just go get seats in the shade. I don't want to sit in the shade. But then I'm like, I don't care about baseball enough to like fucking pay those prices. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, shade, exactly. Would love to go to a game. Yeah. Playing your Switch, I was wondering how I could connect play from Discord on mobile. Yeah. Well, I don't know about Switch, but I know that PlayStation and Xbox have Discord apps. So you can actually be in Discord natively on the console. I don't know if Switch has that yet or not. It's weird that they're building a baseball stadium on the strip. I mean, honestly, they already have the hockey and the football, right? So it just makes sense. Build them all. ASU baseball games are still fun and cheap. What's up, Alex? How do you say your name? Angelatos? What's up, man? How's it going? It's 60 in the Midwest. Nice. Yo, thank you, Wyatt. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that. Yo, the exchange rate is wild. So, Khan did again, I don't know what that symbol is, if that's euros or pounds, but the conversion rate, it says, is $2.56. So, the conversion rate's up for the US dollar. It's 4:30 p.m. over there. Yes, it is. You ever go up? Up where? To an Arizona Coyotes game? We've been to a couple, but they're not here anymore. The Coyotes are gone. There's no longer a hockey team in Arizona. But yeah, we went to a few games. 3 hours ahead of you. I'm 3 hours ahead of you? Are you in Hawaii? Or Alaska? Or do you mean we're 3 hours behind you? Are you like on the East Coast? What are we having for dinner? We're having ground turkey tacos. Cavs went to Utah, right? Is that confirmed? Did they go to Utah? Yeah, we're behind you, Alex. Because for you, it's 7:30, right? So you're in the future. We're 3 hours behind. Not ahead. Am I into crypto? Not really. I own some. I own quite a bit of like small coins, but I'm not into it where I follow it and buy and sell and buy new coins. Like, no. Like everything else, I dip my toe in it and then I walk away. I get the notifications about certain coins, like 5% up, 5% down. There's been a lot of that lately. I did just set up an alert for one because I just realized one coin stopped giving me interest, and I'm down right now on it, and so I'm thinking about getting back up to a positive and then selling it. So I built a notification for that to get rid of it. My day is wonderful, Alex. Thank you. Same to you. Oh, that's awesome, Marie. I hope so too. Have I tried Marvel Rivals? I have not tried it, but I've seen a lot of games of it, and it looks very cool. Marvel Overwatch? Hell yeah. XRP. That's the one that I'm heavily invested in. Thank you, Alex. You as well. Google says Coyotes going to Utah and becoming the Utah Hockey Club, which is a dumb name. Agreed. So does that mean that they're not an actual NHL team anymore? Yeah, Alex. I mean, she has a cough. She was a little sick. She was sick a little bit, like last week, and then she got Jacob sick. So both of them been coughing their heads off. She feels fine. She just has that cough, and the allergies for all of us. The pollen has just been crazy lately. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate that. I've been enjoying making them. I've been enjoying vlogging more. I feel like I've hit my stride finally, and it's been fun again watching the old vlogs and to hear me talk you know, fuck what, 12 years ago, 13 years ago, like 10 years ago, like hear me talk and have a lot of the similar complaints, like, you know, talking about going to the gym and not liking it, talking about going for runs. I was running back then. Talking about wanting to play video games and not have enough time. Being concerned about the vlogs and like they're not good enough. My days are too boring. Like, oh my God, like I've come full circle. I took a break to do Twitch and now I'm back on YouTube and I'm having, you know, but my point is, I feel like I finally have like come to terms, truly, like I truly came to terms that shit is just, it is what it is, and like I'm happy. Like I'm happy. Like honestly, I look at the analytics and everything's green, so we're either steady or we're growing, and that's exciting, you know, based on my new current content. There's still outliers, right? There's still outliers. There's some videos that pop off. Anything that with Bryce in the thumbnail is going to do better, you know? And I lean into that when I know I can make a good title with him in the thumbnail. I use it to my advantage. But it's almost like a fake... You know, Darian shared an article in Discord today about how views aren't really views. And that's actually... That article speaks highly to this model of YouTube where it's like, yeah, I can make title and thumbnail about Bryce. It'll get 3 times as many views, but they just fast forward to that part and they don't actually watch the rest of the video. So the views are higher, but the watch time is lower, and it has a negative, you know, a negative balance. So you're being around kids so much, it means you're going to get sick a lot. Yeah, for sure. You were sick with that cute cough at the end of the 24 sucked. I remember that actually, Alex. Major elementary education level kids are Jeremy. Yeah. Another plus, we are getting 5 dozen eggs a week from the hens, and I've got turkey in the incubator. They should hatch in a few weeks. Nice, nice. Any updates on the warehouse stuff? No. How's Pop's move going? They're completely moved out of the bar. They're just on the hunt for a new location. That's it. But as far as the warehouse goes, we're just kind of in limbo. Not in a hurry, but I told my dad, we need to be looking. We need to be looking. You like seafood? I love seafood. I love seafood, for sure. Did you guys do any April Fool's jokes, pranks this year? No, Sam. We stopped doing that years ago. It's kind of hard when the kids are older. Hi. 440? Just kind of my day. Okay. Yeah, I can wrap up. You want to chat or? Huh? Hey, Jamie, what's up? Do you ever wish you had a bigger yard? No. Honestly. I just need to get some better plants so they stay alive. That's my only problem is that planter box, they just, half the plants die. Whatever that plant is that he planted them, it's hard to keep them alive. Some are still alive, but I don't know. I'm thinking about changing them up to something else. Because there's a bubbler system and everything, but it just is too damn hot. How you doing, Jamie? What's new, man? All right, Alex, take care. Good to see you. One last thing, come to Rhode Island for seafood. I'd love to. I'd love to. Am I still into cannabis? Yeah. I mean, just like alcohol, I'm not a big user, right? I don't consume daily. When I consume, it's light. Like thankfully, I don't require some kind of substance or anything to, you know, I enjoy it. Like I enjoy cannabis. I enjoy cannabis more than alcohol. But you know, it's my preference. Yeah. Wine hang at Clintus? Yeah. Not much is playing arena. How's that going? Total wine to be up and to be there for about 6 hours. You can definitely get lost in there for sure. You can definitely get lost in there. I'm playing Tarkov, got my first Kappa. No shit! Congrats, Jamie, that's awesome. At the point where you can prestige but waiting to wipe to click the button. Gotcha. Just a healthy amount to relax. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's fun. Like I honestly, I have fun with cannabis. It's one of those things where I just vibe with it better than alcohol. So, what up, Dentry? Just got home cracking a beer. Nice. You're making me drink one? Or you give me your grape juice shit? I don't want that. Tiff tried some non-alcoholic wine and she said it tasted like grape juice. Yeah, it's just like fruity. I mean, it reminds me of wine as a non-wine drinker. What's up, Russell? How's it going? White cold wine over red wine? Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with that. Though I do enjoy some red wines. I like a good Pinot Noir. Hey, Aiden, how's it going? Welcome. OMG! Time for your 4th dose, May 15th. Love, Death, Robots. Let's fucking go! You know what that means? It's time for a marathon to watch seasons 1, 2, and 3. Boo, 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 boo. You haven't seen the last 2 seasons? Chuck! I admit the first season is the best, but then after that, there's like really great ones in each volume. Like there's a lot in volume 3, they go back to a lot like the little robots from the first one. There's a couple of like similar characters or similar styles. Like you see a lot of the similar directors, so you're like, oh, that's that guy that did that one. Dude, there's some really, really good ones. Oh my god. There's a werewolf one that's so like realistic. Actually, there's 2. Oh, there's a werewolf one and then there's a demon one. So good, dude. So good. Corona has a real good non-alcoholic beer. I've heard that actually. Waiting on the Dune survival game that looks epic. That game does look good. I agree. Black Mirror's out this week. I never got into Black Mirror. Do you grill pork steaks on the grill? I have. I do a tenderloin on the grill. How old's my dog, baby? She is 13. You ready for the summertime, bro? It's in the 30s here. Yikes, Jacob. Sorry to hear that. Baby's like 74 years old, yeah. Yo, what's up, Andrew? What's up, Brady? Good to see you. Grilling some chicken on the green egg. Nice. Yeah, I didn't really do any smoking this this winter. I think we did one. We did like one pork butt, maybe. I think that's all I did. I've been thinking about doing ribs. Honestly, I've been kind of craving some ribs. It's a 6-hour process. I just have to buy the pork, buy the ribs on Saturday, get up in the morning, start them in the morning. 6-hour process so they're ready for dinner. Everyone's doing great, Andrew. Busy. You can do them in 4. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, just the process that I do them is the 3-2-1 method, so I don't know where I would shave off 2 hours. What's up, Caden? How's it going, dude? I've heard of that, Gregory, yeah. What beer are you getting from my $5? You know what, Kate? I'm not sure yet. I haven't made a decision. I haven't forgotten, though. Thank you. Been watching since you got Bryce's first bike and seeing him now is crazy. I know, right, Cobra? Cobra? Kobe? How you say your name? Cobra? Is it Cobra? Your birthday's tomorrow? Well, happy birthday. Miss the RV videos? I miss camping. I do admit that. We didn't really go anywhere last year. We went to Flagstaff to that like new outdoor resort kind of look thing. But I'm definitely want to do some. We're at the point now where we're just doing cabins. You know, we don't have the trailer, we don't have a tent. You know, I'm cool with just doing Airbnbs, but I do want to go to Lolomai. We haven't been to Lolomai in like 5 years. Coors Light probably, yeah. Kirkland Lager. Oh, really? Cobra. Kind of a weird one. I dig it. Does Bryce still play video games? Every damn day. That's his hobby. That's his passion. In fact, he started streaming on Twitch again. He's done like 2 or 3 streams recently. What's your favorite shows on Netflix? Shows, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big show guy. I'm more of a movie guy. I tend to watch movies way more than shows. I have a hard time like committing to a show. I lose interest before they're finished. Yo, Josh with the $10 says for some ribs. Dude, thank you so much. That's actually a rack of ribs. We buy the Costco 3-packs and they're about $30 depending on the size of the ribs. So that's a rack of ribs, man. Thanks. Cheers. But Sam, to answer your question, I mean, like I watch a lot of stand-up comedy on Netflix. Like that's my #1 reason that I still have Netflix. And then action movies, right? Like I love all the shit Ryan Reynolds does. Six Underground, Adam Project, The Old Guard with Charlize Theron. There's so many. The Gray Man. There's so many great Netflix movies. Like Netflix just does tons of bangers. Even that new one that with Chris Pratt that everyone's bombing on, Electric State. I enjoyed it. Like I watched it. I give it a thumbs up. Like I was entertained. So Netflix is like the last one that I'll let go of because I watch the most content on Netflix. What's up, Holly? How you doing? Yo, Bolt. I'm sorry, Chit. Is I think I heard you say in your vlog that your nickname is Chit. Dude, what's up, guys? I just found Chit recently. He's a vlogger in New York. How's it going, bro? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yo, Caden with the $5. Go get a meal on me tomorrow after work. Dude, thank you so much, Caden. I appreciate that. A beer and a lunch now. Thank you. And yeah. And Josh with $10. We got Kevin Hamilton with 61 months. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you so much. You ever watch Breaking Bad or Cobra Kai? I never watched Cobra Kai. Don't really have any interest in that. We watched the first 2 seasons of Breaking Bad, but we fell out of it. Like we just stopped watching. Lost interest. Couldn't hold me long enough. The problem with TV shows is they're usually not epic enough, right? Like that's why I like sci-fi for the most part. Dramas, I just get bored with them. They have to hook me. There has to be this hook. It's kind of a kid's film. Yeah, for sure, Mickey. Doing good, Holly. Doing good. With that dodgy box, I've canceled Netflix. Saved $19 a month. Yeah, Chuck, I need to look back into that. you sent me the app. I downloaded the app. I just need to look into like the actual details on that because with having a family of 4. I'm just curious how that's going to work with, multiple devices and if it actually would work for us. Thank you, Caden. Chicha. Just Bolt works too. Great to see that. Oh, thanks, man. Awesome. I inspired you to make a YouTube channel. Awesome, Caden. I'm glad to hear that. Yo, Jose, what's up? You caught me live, dude. Hell yeah. What do I do for a living? So I work with my dad and my brothers. We run a produce delivery business. So we buy produce and dry goods, so like cups, containers, to-go lids, gloves, foil film for restaurants, and we deliver to restaurants. So we have about 80 customers or so around the whole, Phoenix metropolitan area. We go as far north as Black Canyon City. We go as far south as Chandler, far as east as Mesa, far west as frickin' Salome and Brenda, which you probably never even heard of. But yeah, we buy wholesale and deliver to restaurants. My dad's been doing it for 30 years. My brother's been doing it with him for 15. And my youngest brother's a delivery driver. And I joined him about 2.5 years ago to kind of help my dad into retirement and my brother to kind of take over the business. Chich. Got it. Sorry, man. Chich, Bolt. Awesome. Well, Chich, I have to say, man, I really enjoyed that coffee vlog. That was the first one I saw of yours. I think it was yesterday, where you were working in your coffee shop. And then I saw the one today where you had the interview. Don't know the results yet. I don't know if you posted a new vlog, but yeah, I subscribe, man. I dig your vibe, dig your vlogs, so I'll be watching more. What am I sipping on? My wife gave me the rest of her non-alcoholic wine that she did not like. So basically, I'm drinking grape juice. You as well, Chich. Thank you, man. Not anytime soon, Gregory. No, the sad lesson that I learned is you have to keep feeding these engines, these monsters, right? Social media. You can't take breaks. The fear of taking a break and losing everything is reality. I let my YouTube channel die when I focused on Twitch. I let my Twitch channel die when I focused on my dad's business. And now it's like I've got all these big numbers that mean jack shit. So I'm essentially starting over. I'm basically starting over, which is fine. I'm rebuilding this channel with the content that I want to make, and it's working. Like I'm averaging about 1,400 new subs a month, so we're growing. All the numbers are in the green, So, but no, if tomorrow my dad's like, cool, I'm retiring, my brother's like, I got this, I would have to go get a job somewhere. Like I could not make a living off of YouTube and Twitch anymore. I have to rebuild it. What's up, Andrea Hicks? Hey, what's up? I remember you. Yeah. How are you? Do you see yourself long walking with the family? I'm not sure, Eddie. I could see my brother needing me long term. I could see a place for me there. But I'll be 100% honest with you, and he knows this. It's not my world. It's not my passion. I don't have a passion for the produce business, but it's all he knows. So my brother's not going anywhere. At the very least, I could set him up to run it by himself and walk away. But this is what I want to do. And so, like I said, I'd have to get a different job in order to still pay the bills while I continue to work on this. But there's a ton of jobs I could do at home. There's a ton of jobs I could do working from home and do my work and then stream. Do my work and vlog. I could definitely do that. See you, Chuck. Have a good one, dude. Tell Amy I said hi. Today's vlog, you were saying something about supplying produce stands. Well, we don't have any produce stands, but we sell produce. So a produce stand could definitely buy produce from us. But if you're buying bulk produce to sell like at a farmer's market, you most likely could buy from the same people we do. Restaurants can't buy directly. They usually can't buy what we need. And usually wholesalers won't work with them. They require that middleman. So That's great, Marie. I'm glad to hear that. I did go to college. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Multimedia. I majored in digital video production. So back when I was in college, we still used tapes, mini DV tapes. They were digital tapes. So it was still a tape, but it was digital. So the picture quality was way better than analog VHS tapes. But you still had to like hit play and hit record and transfer that way. But yeah, no, I went into school for filmmaking. I worked on some independent films. I actually have an IMDb profile, if you can find it. Yeah, so yeah, I went to college, did the four-year degree. Brady, she does like Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats, you know, very flexible hours, can work when she wants. Yeah, foreign, I did yesterday actually, out here on the back porch. It's usually just a weekend thing, but Monday was a long day, and Tiff and I both were just kind of like, you grew up at the very end of the VHS era and DVDs, yeah. I thought about moving my stuff over to TikTok. You know, I never really thought about TikTok because it was always short form vertical content, and my content is long form horizontal content, right? Because our phones are the only vertical screens, if you think about it, right? TVs, computer monitors, movie theaters, everything is horizontal. Everything is 16 by 9. And so I really suck at short form content. Even here on YouTube, they made shorts, they promote shorts. The only reason why I'm doing this stream vertical is because they're promoting it in the shorts feed. They're promoting it in the live stream feed. If I was horizontal, I would lose all that promotion. So, but yeah, no, I really don't, I don't even really use TikTok, to be honest with you. Like I open it up every once in a while, but it's just never a platform that I gravitated to because of the original design of it, short form vertical content. No, that's not me. I'm too long-winded. I like to talk too much, so I never worked for me. Back when everyone had an entire wall of DVDs, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jose, do enjoy that. I do enjoy the smell. Yeah, I mean, creators' music, I can understand that. I think the problem is the way people digest it and the way people interpret it. I think that it has immense positive, like there's a lot of more positives than negatives in my opinion, but a lot of people, just like people have addictions, right? People have addictions to alcohol and drugs and gambling and sex and various different things, right? Some people shouldn't be using certain things, right? And social media is the same, right? That dopamine hit you get every time you swipe, every time you check your analytics, you check your comments, like that dopamine hit you get is the same dopamine hit you get when you play a video game or you do something and there's that adrenaline rush of like yes, and then you're like oh, and then you're like yes. It's like, so I just think that like everything else in the world, it's made for certain people and certain people should stay away from it. Feeling better, you didn't have a healthy relationship. Understood. Do you like the smell of it? But I've never tried it either. Oh, you don't like the smell of it? Oh, I love the smell of it. I don't like the taste. It tastes burnt. You know, you're burning a plant, so obviously it tastes like shit, but wedding cake? I think I've had a wedding cake pre-roll. You like having physical copies of CDs, games, DVDs, because you never know internet would go out? Yeah, but Tommy, you'll never be able to store all of the media that the internet has available to you. And the fact that the internet's up 99% of the time, like literally 99% of the time, the 1% time that it's out, that's the one time you go out and touch grass. That's the one time you play a board game or read a book. But 99% of the time, physical media is, I don't even own a device to play a DVD. I'd have to borrow Bryce's PlayStation. Actually, wait, does he have one? No, his is digital. He doesn't have a disc. We literally don't have a disc player in this house. None of our computers have disc players. The PlayStations don't have disc players. Sierra's does. Any tips on anyone who want to detox from the internet? The only thing you can do is leave your phone at home. That's literally all you can do. You could turn off the data on your phone, but it's one swipe away to turn it back on. So, and if you really want to detox, you leave your phone at home and you go out and do something. But it's hard to leave your phone at home because your phone is your communication, it's your maps, So yeah, if you really want to detox, remove all the apps off your phone. I hear a lot of people do that. They uninstall apps on their phone, or you set up some kind of lock system on your phone. No, Brady, they're not old enough. You love collecting DVDs, like a nostalgia thing? Well, that's different if you're a collector. I understand that. Yeah, if it goes down, you probably have other problems to worry about, like power. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Hannah? How are you? Good to see you. Maria's Homestead Journey. I see it. It's updated. Pretty standard stuff, Patel. Nothing crazy or wild. Pretty standard parent stuff. Kids are smart. Yeah, it's already showing. Worked out. What's your go-to munchies? I love ramen. Ramen's like my comfort food. Like some people like mashed potatoes and gravy or mac and cheese. Like ramen's my comfort food. Well, that's why I try to have beef sticks here, because if I'm gonna munch on something, I'd rather be like protein. I try to stay away from chips. Pickles, cheese sticks, peanuts. Nowadays, Patel, no. Legally, I think Bryce has to be in by midnight because he's not 18, but he'll be 18 in a couple of weeks. But yeah, no. Curfews kind of went out the window when I started fucking going to bed at 9 o'clock. Because it's like, I'm not gonna be. Before I would be up till midnight, 1 o'clock. So my thing was I didn't want to go to bed when the kids were still out, right? Like that was just a mental thing. But I literally have to go to bed 10 o'clock at the absolute latest. 9 o'clock's more like to get adequate sleep. So there's really not any curfews. They have their own cars. They have their own jobs. Sierra's 20, almost 21. So why my dad closed the bar? The location has been really rough. The landlord wants to raise the rent again, and it just seemed like a good time to pull the plug, not renew the lease, and look for a better location. It's a rough part of town. Numbers haven't been good. You're excited about the UFC fights this weekend? I'm sure Bryce will be watching it. All right, Mickey, take care. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Really, Marie? Wow. No, Sam, he got out. Vader, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? Good to see you. You just got your first dog? Congratulations, Brian. What kind of dog is it? What kind of YouTube videos are you enjoy making most right now? I just vlog my life, Hannah. I don't really make videos. I actually say that I don't create, I document. Like that's a quote from Gary Vee. Yo, Sports Zone with the $4. Thank you so much, dude. Can't wait for GCX. Are you going to GCX this year, dude? That's awesome. Black Lab, nice. Volk and Lopez, 145 pounders are the main event. Nice. Yeah, Dylan, actually we have a lot of plans this weekend. Friday is my nephew Tanner's like family, I don't know what you call it, family celebration. He's becoming a firefighter. So he's in the academy right now. He graduates next weekend. But this weekend is like the family celebration, so it's all the families of the graduates. And then Saturday we're going to Flagstaff, which at this point are we just going up and down? Is that what the plan is? Okay. So Saturday we're going to Flagstaff to go to visit NAU, do a tour of the campus with Bryce. Anything on Sunday? No plans on Sunday. And then next weekend is Tanner's actual graduation from the fire academy, and then Bryce's prom. Anything else? Oh, and then Easter, yeah, which we don't have plans yet, but I'm sure we'll do something. Sports Zone, undetermined yet. The immediate answer is yes, hell yes, I want to go. It's the 10-year anniversary, and I didn't go last year, but I really, really want Tiffany to go with me. The kids have talked about doing Disneyland. They've talked about like going on their own trip and doing Disneyland. So it's kind of like, why don't we all go to Orlando and go to Disney World? Sierra won't be 21 yet, bummer. I say Epcot, drink around the world is fucking awesome. She saw me do it the last time we went, and she's like, I definitely want to go back when I'm 21. I was like, yeah. Yeah, action-packed weekends for sure. And then in May we've got Sierra's college graduation and Bryce's high school graduation. That's in the same weekend, though Bryce is on a Monday, which is so dumb. Bryce's 18th birthday, yeah. Shit. Family's good, Brian. Family's good, thanks. Yeah, we got a lot coming up in the next 6 weeks. She's graduating with her associates because she's currently going to a community college. She got a full ride for that. And so she's graduating that with her associates, and then she's moving on to ASU. So in the fall, she's going to ASU and Bryce is going to NAU. Chuck, I think they posted 3 questions. They asked me like, 3 or 4 questions about GCX, like memories and thoughts and stuff like that. And the full video is on YouTube. I posted it on my community tab, the posts. I think it was 3 or 4 questions. Yeah, on a Monday, exactly. I know, right, Marie? It's exciting. Cody, she's gonna stay here for the first semester because she couldn't get into a dorm. She's a junior, so they reserve dorms for freshmen and students that are already enrolled. So she's like third on the totem pole, and she didn't get a spot. So she's only going to the campus 2 days a week. She loaded her classes on 2 days, so she's there all day. But she only has to go 2 days a week. So she's just going to make the commute to Tempe at first. Kind of feel it out and see what the workload's like. She's smart. She's a smart girl. She's not rushing anything. No, Brian, he's going to be a firefighter. 100%. That's why he's going to the academy. He's been a first responder for years, driving an ambulance, EMT. And he finally got into the firefighting academy, and so now he's gonna be a full-fledged firefighter for City of Buckeye, right? Yeah, Buckeye. Pretty exciting. I know. Now Bryce will stay, right? Well, he has to move out in August because he's going to Flagstaff, and he used in Flagstaff, so it's a 2.5 hour drive. He has to move out. Yeah, he'll stay on campus. Yeah, like I said, we're going Saturdays to check it out, so we'll figure all that out. Oh, that's awesome, Finn. Congratulations, man. You got a lot of places to choose from, that's for sure. I'm not sure, Dylan. I'm not sure yet. Oh no, he did not. He didn't want to go to U of A, and ASU doesn't have his program. ASU was his first choice, but they don't have this program. It was between NAU or GCU, and ultimately he thought Flagstaff was rad and wanted to go there. So, what's up, Connor? There is some good pizza up there, Chuck, for sure. What's up, Jordan? Doing good, man. How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, ASU was his first choice. They just don't have his program. So Sierra's going to ASU because she's going to be a teacher, and ASU was originally a school for teachers. Like the oldest building was the College of Teaching or whatever. We already did the tour there. Is Bryce trying to be a trainer for high school? He doesn't have a location in mind. He does want to be an athletic trainer, but he's just worried that the money's not going to be there. They don't make that much money. So he's thinking about he'll get his master's for athletic training, but then most likely will continue to pursue his doctorate for physical therapy. But that's 6 years to get to that point before he goes another 2. So he'll figure that out along the way. Chicken stir fry, nice. Big booty Bryce, classic. Oh, that's awesome, Brian. Congratulations. Your family own a farm? Or do you just work on a farm? Is that a bruise?
Yeah.
You work on a farm? Nice. Have I tried chicken stir fry in a wrap? Pretty sure. Yeah, Matthew, there you go. Any plans for dinner? We're doing ground turkey tacos.
Simple but good.
Simple but good.
Basic.
That's right.
Easy.
You volunteer on a farm ranch? Nice. Yeah, that's a possibility as well. But they make even less money. So he's got plenty of time to figure it out. I'm just stoked that he has a goal in mind and a path to travel. You know, he's gonna be moving out at 18. I'm happy for him. I'm stoked. Expecting some new calves in the next 4 days. Nice, dude. Your mom's a teacher. They make not nearly enough. Agreed. What's Bryce do for work? He's a food runner at a restaurant. Hello. Yeah, Jesse. He's gonna go up to Flagstaff and to NAU, so he'll have to move out onto campus in August. Well, that's cool, Dylan. Congrats. I moved out at 19, Jose. Justin, she is finishing up her last semester at community college. She's pursuing a degree in elementary education. So she's gross. She's she'll get her associates next month, and then she's transferring to ASU to get her bachelor's degree. So she wants to be an elementary school teacher. Bryce is studying to be an athletic trainer, but he's like on the fence whether or not he'll continue on to get his doctorate for physical therapy. So it depends on how the journey to his master's works out, and if he gets a job and he's happy with where he's at there, he'll stop. Otherwise, he'll continue on, and we'll have Dr. Bryce. After the first month of the daily vlogs, was Tiffany used to it yet or no? She was used to me talking to a camera all the time, but obviously she wasn't vlogging. She wasn't talking to the camera. All right, see you, Dylan. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. It's good seeing you again. Devin, no, he did not consider it. No plans. I mean, there's no rush to gut their rooms or anything. And there's no guarantees that, I mean, Sierra's gonna start university next semester. She'll still be here. She only goes 2 days a week, right? So she's not moving out right away. She'll figure out her workload at university, the homework situation, labs, that sort of thing. Because moving out's expensive. It's a lot more expensive now than it was when we were her age. Hell, we were just talking about how like Tiff and I bought our first house when we were like 21, 22. Like that's fucking crazy. Like I can't imagine Sierra buying a house right now. Remember when Tiffany used to vlog? She used to do it because it was her job. It was our job. That's how we paid the bills. And so when I was streaming, she'd be vlogging, right? Capturing stuff with the kids and whatnot. So she did it as kind of a necessity because it was like, oh, this is how we pay our bills. The better the vlogs, the more money we make. So she was doing it. But then as soon as it stopped being the job, she stopped doing it. She's not a social person. She doesn't share photos. She doesn't share posts. She doesn't post anything on socials. Like, she's a ghost.
What's the mouth, please? It's not alcohol.
Just like something like apple cider.
Yeah, first time around. Yeah, I know what you mean. What do I like about living in AZ?
Non-alcoholic wine.
I like the landscape. I'm a fan of the desert. Born and raised here. I prefer heat over cold. So if I have to suffer with 118 degree weather in the summer, so I don't have to worry about snow in the winter, I'm okay with that. All right, see you, baller. Take care, man. That's awesome, Andrew. Thank you. That's awesome, LMC. Thank you. You drive 4 hours to work? Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap things up. Sierra's home from babysitting. Tiff's home from work. Everyone's joining us out here, so I'm going to hang out with them. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the tips and the memberships. I appreciate you. If you'd like to learn more about my memberships and all the perks you get for being a member, there's a join button right next to the sub button, or there's a link in the description of all the videos, including this stream. So if you click on that, there's a little video that pops up, and you can read the 3 different tiers of memberships, starting at $2 a month. Then there's a $5 a month, and there's $10 a month. So you can check those out. Again, there's a join button next to the sub button, and the link in the description of all the videos. Thanks again for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new vlog.